Good morning, Andy and Cuz and PJ. Glad to see you guys early this morning. As you can tell, I'm in a different area now for my own safety. And we're going to wait until the half-hour mark and I'll go into that, what all happened. Because I will tell you one thing. It's a miracle I'm alive and unscathed. So, PJ, you're still visiting your son and grandson. And Steve, I am so surprised to see you so early. You got here before 10 o'clock. Yes, PJ, I finally slept 6.5 hours last night. It's okay, Lucy. All right, up. Yes. There, you guys can see Lucy's here. Yeah, 6.5 hours sleep. Because, good morning, Matt. Like I said, I'll wait a few minutes to let people come in before I go into what I was going. In fact, I might not wait a half hour. I might end up showing a little 30-second clip. Oh, let's see. Matt's weather is cloudy with a temperature of 48 degrees. The wind's blowing from the north-northeast at 10 miles per hour. Current humidity is 92%. Good morning, Erica. So glad to see you. And how's Lucas doing? It's pouring rain. You only got 92% humidity. Gotta love the wet rain. I'm working on a new keyboard. It's not as easy as the one I had. It's a borrowed keyboard from my daughter. And it's good that Lucas is doing great. And my allergies are kicking in. Okay, I'm 1 degree. I'm 2 hours earlier than Matt, and I'm 1 degree warmer than he is right now. Weather in West Plains, Missouri is condition is sunny with temperature of 47. The wind is blowing from the northeast at 2 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 83%. Okay, go lay down now. I know. Oh, wow. He's tripled weight. Now Pamplico. Is that where you're at, PJ? Pamplico? Conditions are sunny with temperature of 56 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 6 miles per hour. The current humidity is 68%. Oh, okay. Oh, that's where you, okay, you're in South Carolina. That's why. And Erica is in Horatio, Arkansas. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 51. The wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity 71%. Oh, excuse me. No, not come out that time. Thank you, cuz. I've been sneezing like crazy. Okay, I'm going to finish what I started earlier. See all the glass on the ground here? I don't know if you can see it very good. That ain't the worst part. There's where it come from. They threw it through my window and almost hit me. Oh, Erica, I'm so sad to hear that. I find out who the owners are and sue them. They killed your livestock. You lost every single one of them, or just most of them? Do you at least have a breeding set left, Erica? You only have 5 left, and you had that's more than half of them. Because I know you had at least a dozen. I'll get into that in a little bit, Andy. I just had to play that clip. Well, get a shotgun. Yeah, and she had mine, a lot of mine, and oh man, how bad a swarm did you get? Good morning, sugar. Oh, you guys, here's my t-shirt. Oh man. Yeah, lightning is terrible. It's the boom afterwards that's worse. Oh yeah, that's my freezer camp counselor. I don't know if this is I don't remember if this one's Matt's or if it's um Kelly's. And that's white, but it looks yellow. Oh no, it is yellow. Okay, the quail are yellow. Yeah, all that money down the drain. Did they eat them, Erica, or did they just kill them? Well, that's one thing at least. Now, the other day was the hunter's moon, Thursday. And what happened is Thursday night or Friday morning between 1 and 2, I was having my last smoke before going to bed. And all of a sudden, I hear it sound like an explosion. So I jerked my face to it, and I felt something go graze across my ear, go by me. I thought it was a drive-by shooting. But somebody had threw a brick through my window. And if you see the spot, let me get that out again. I'll stop
See all
right
the glass
when we get
on the ground here? I don't know if you can see it very
It's just
good.
outside my apartment.
That ain't the worst part. There's where it come from. They threw it out through.
See where that is? That's right in front of the freeze dryer. And my desk was by the freeze dryer at the time. And there's glass in the freeze dryer. I'm in downtown Franklin, right on Main Street. Show you. So that glass, I was still cleaning up glass this morning. I mean, the glass came all the way over to this section of the apartment. Good thing Lucy was in the bedroom in her cage. Because the first thing I did was close her up in the bedroom. And Thursday night, Friday morning, between 1 and 2 a.m., I had shut my lamp in the front room off, and I was just using the new street lights, thinking that maybe if it was darker, then I would be able to unwind and go to sleep, you know? But I did not sleep. I did not go to sleep until last night. And I cut my middle finger. You can't hardly see it, where a piece of glass that I pulled out of my hair cut my hand. But I mean, my whole face and everything got covered with glass. It's a wonder I don't have any cuts. And when I called the police, I'm in complete life and death mode. And I'm in the hallway, and I called the police, and I was so shook up, I could not even hardly stand up. My legs and that were shaking. I was in complete, panic. And I can remember 911 kept telling me, come on, calm down. Now, what address is that? I need your address. I had already gave her the address 3 times. So I gave her the address. I could have died. That brick grazed I felt it graze across my ears. I knew it was something rough that went through my ears. In just a minute, I'm going to go get that brick. Let me move that now. I'm going to go get that brick. This brick, and it's a heavy brick. It's one of the paving stones that they used. from the city. The city didn't clean up their extras. So before that happened, I was sitting there and I heard it sound like somebody was, the old boom box, what it sounded like. In other words, loud music coming towards the apartment building. As slow as it was, I knew somebody was walking. I am truly blessed because that brick missed my head by a hair. If it would have hit my head, I'd be dead. And by all rights, as you can see where the picture is, you see where that is? Right there is the freeze dryer. That should have hit my head. And as heavy as that brick is, I'd have been dead. I don't know, Andy. I don't know if it's that or somebody mad at the landlord or somebody just left the bar down the street and had an argument with their girlfriend or something. There's glass in the freeze dryer. Well, kids, if you're talking about 20 something. So that I don't know yet. So I do not feel safe here anymore at all. No, and the window's high enough they couldn't see me. Because the floor in here is higher than the sidewalk is out there. Yeah, I'm glad too. Yes, I just moved here a week before QuailCon. So the weekend before QuailCon. But there are cameras around here. And the police hope they can get an idea of the person that did it from some of these cameras around here. Yeah, about 3 or 4 feet higher than the sidewalks. You got 2 steps up. You got 1 step. You got a step, 2 steps above the sidewalk, and then 2 more steps inside. Yeah, but they wanted to take me to the hospital because that's how bad my PTSD was from it. Hell, that would have taken in a person that don't have PTSD and put them in bad shape. But just talking about it, I'm shaking like crazy because I relive part of it when I talk about it. Lay down, Lucy. But I am really blessed. Well, just between me and the bar, the city is using that one lot for all their junk. And no, they did not try to get any fingerprints off of there. That's all TV stuff. But I guess I'm going to have to try to get hold of the American Civil Liberties Union or something. So the window did get repaired yesterday. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something here. Now, this shows you exactly where the photo, where it was. See, there's where the brick went straight through. And I'm right on, and I'm sitting just on the other side of this. My body is in front of that. So by all rights, it should have hit me in the head. Now, see, this is the vision, and this is how I was sitting. And this is after he repaired it. So can you believe that I didn't get hurt from that? Not physically? Yeah, I am very blessed. I don't think it's luck. I think it's bless. I'm not. My desk is over into the other area. Now I have where my desk used to be, I put my dining room table there. Because in the daytime, it seems I'm safe. It's after dark, you're not safe. And it's a good thing. I am thankful that Lucy was asleep when it happened, and she didn't come out barking, because if she would have got hurt bad. I am thinking, if the landlord won't do something, I am thinking I'm going to do something. And I wasn't thinking hardware cloth. I'm thinking about, no, it's the window next to the window that the air conditioner. Let me get that up again. The only ones that I have that where you can see where both windows are is let me do this. Now you see, here's where the air conditioner was. He took the air conditioner out after he repaired it. And this is the window that he replaced. You see what I mean? That's the repair guy. And see? I mean, you can see there's glass in here still. You see little specks of glass right here and stuff. That's my daughter's keyboard, because my keyboard, the keys got stuck with from the shards of glass in between it. Well, it's kind of hard with the brick, with it being brick, to let me get over here.
See all the glass?
You see all that brick? That would be hard to get it up there. What I would think about doing on the inside is putting my own shutters inside, or a cage like inside, with 1 inch by ½ inch spacing, like you do for, yeah, there's wood on the, no, that's really not much wood. There's a little wood there. But what you need to do is you need to put a cage. They need to put a cage out here. The landlord does. See, because that's concrete and then that's wood there. So you need to put a wire cage, shutters like. But then they'll say that the other window they couldn't put the air conditioner in. So it's really, It's yeah, it's they need to do something. They really need to do something. Because the bottom part of the window is where they need to screen because it's too high up for them to get it up at the upper window. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Erica. Inside shutter for the lower window. But I'm thinking about making them out of the rabbit cage wire. That is what I'm thinking about, but putting it inside. You guys, I'll be right back. Excuse me, Lucy. Oh. So I am not controlling how much I smoke now because I got to do something to keep my nerves down. Well, not if they're kind of accordion style. But instead of those mock shutters that they got outside falling apart, they need to put real shutters in that can actually be used to close. Or those retractable cages that they use for mall doors and stuff. Because we're talking about it and I am shaking like a leaf. Oh. Well, that's the thing, cuz I would put them on at night during my last walk with Lucy. It's after the last walk when things get hairy. They wanted me to go to the hospital. They had EMT out here and everything. They wanted me to go to the hospital. I says, no, I can't go to the hospital. I said, I got to keep my dog safe. I said, and what's the hospital going to do? They're either going to keep me for 3 days, 3 or 4 days, or they're going to give me something to calm me down that's going to make me higher than a kite. And I'll still be nervous and be jittery because I'm high. No, thank you. I don't like getting high. Well, she'd be on camera because so she couldn't. Morning, Willie. You got to take care of your animals first. It's better. You're not that late. Some people don't come till I'm an hour in. Good morning, Glenn. Oh, that is great. And look what I'm wearing, Glenn. This is the shirt you need. You can get one. Let me see. Let me get my thing up for you. Trying to find it. You can get one here. In fact, let me click and see if I can find the. Oh, Matt, you don't have them. So you can't get it there. Matt don't have them on his store. Let me see. Let me try the other one. You get one here. Yeah, and he's even out of the aprons and that. Now, let me find the actual. Yeah, this is where I got it from. Here's mine. This is where I got mine. Hey, there's the drunken chef. They haven't seen him in a coon's age. Here, let me show this one here. See, then you can get, there's a whole bunch of other ones that she has. She's got one for if you got more than just, yeah. So you can get it that way too if you got more than just quail. Then you got the plain one. And this is what I'm going to have to get next. Well, Chef, you're going to have to rewatch the first. You just missed all the news. Let's just say it's a miracle I'm alive. But as you can see, she's got a whole bunch of things that you can use for quail and everything. And bees, if you're into bees. Look at that. I like this one. Quailing is my jam. I only got one pink shirt in my closet, Andy, and that was the one for QuailCon. And that's the one that I wore at QuailCon. Well, you can call it what you want, Willie. And we'll call it pink. Erica, have a blessed day. Don't work too hard. I know, Lucy. I'm okay, baby. It's okay. This afternoon, your cage, you go right where you want it. Mommy's going to get a tablecloth to put over it so that if somebody does it out the side window, at least you will be safe. Welcome back, PJ. It's all right. Go lay down. I'll take you out in an hour. Okay? It was still kind of dark outside when I took her out this morning. And we only went out long enough for her to go pee. No, people say I look good in pink, but I don't feel good in pink, Andy. So I had to buy the one pink shirt for QuailCon. Let me see if I got a picture of me in that shirt. I don't think so. I think I was wearing Matt's the day I had the picture taken. Let me see here. No, I even took Matt's off for that one. Yeah, I wish you were closer too, Andy. Yeah, let me do it that way. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't see it. So I'm going to have to go and get it out of my closet. Yeah, rabbit cage for the AC. I kind of agree with you, cuz. I'll be right back, you guys. which one it was. Let's see, this is the one I wore for QuailCon. Yep, I seen what it said. When do you go on lockdown, Willie? I got her 30 and 12, my jumbo browse from Are those the ones that's going to go on that greenhouse, Matt? Good morning, Dawn. You have to watch the first half to see what all's been happening. Okay, you go on lockdown on the 28th. So yeah, you got it in time for Spooky Hatch. So that's cool. Like I said, my allergies are kicking my fanny today. You go on the lockdown 29th for the Spooky Hatch, huh? Ooh, now I know what I got to do today. After live stream, when I get back to my computer after taking Lucy for a walk, I have to go through Nightbot and get everything ready so that I can do the self-sufficient stores. And he's got her, yeah, you got the ones from Aaron. And Willie got the other ones from Nikki. Good morning, dear. How are you doing, Barbara? And that is wonderful news, Dawn. Well, the link is right in Nightbot. You'll see it coming up. If that goes to worse, here you go. I'll do it. Whoops. I just did something wrong here. I hate when I click on the wrong thing on my mouse. Sweet gumballs to make Tamiflu. Oh, that is wonderful. And speak of the devil, she finally came. See, because I'm wearing this shirt, and you know what that means, Kelly. Yep, that's Tickle Truck. Yep, you're the little devil. We showed a bunch of your t-shirts too. I know, Matt, I wanted to get yours, but you don't have them up there anymore. Someone betting the axe. I don't understand that. How many Muskogees you got left to go, Kelly? And would you like to come up and talk about what's going on? Need some positive vibes after what I've been going through the last few days. Well, cuz let's just say it's a miracle I'm alive. There you go, Kelly. As soon as you click it, let me know so I can get rid of it. I got my vanilla, yes, Andy. I still haven't made bottled it yet because I've been in a crisis mode all. I finally found my bottles. I was supposed to do it last Sunday, but I was having a bummer trying to find my bottles that I wanted to put them in because I didn't want to put it on a half gallon bottle. Okay, give me a second, Kelly, and I will put you put your finger on your nose. Okay.
Good morning. What's up?
Yeah, I was gonna do it all in online. I was gonna do it online. That's what I had planned. But then with what happened, yeah.
I obviously missed some key details.
But
If you want to read,
I'm going to show you.
all the
Okay. This is the next
glass on the ground here. I don't know if you can see it very good.
Something's on the ground.
That ain't
glass.
the worst part. There's where it come from. They threw it out through. They threw it through my window and almost hit me.
It grazed past my ear.
What was it? A brick?
One of the city's bricks.
What?
This thing is heavy.
Oh my gosh. Did you tell your landlord?
Wait a minute. I will show you more in just a second.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
There goes the tree.
Just a second.
That might be what she's
I
doing.
have to.
Sure.
Hang on, puppy. Let me find out where I put it. Oh, here they are. Sorry, I'm at the farmer's market. Oh. Like maybe it's as big as your face. It's just full ground quail. Sometimes they won't eat it here, but sometimes they like it.
Yeah, sometimes she won't.
Hi.
She will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's what? Quail?
Quail. Just ground up and turned into jerky.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Neat.
See, Kelly?
Everything.
Oh my
Come on,
gosh.
let's go. Thank you again.
You're welcome. That is,
And this is the window after it's been repaired. So you can see I was sitting right here
when did that happen?
Thursday night, Friday morning, sometime between 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, at least they got it fixed quick because it's probably, is it cold there too? Because it just got cold here.
Yeah.
It just got cold. It was like in the
We've
80s.
been having like 30 degrees at night.
Yeah, ours has been like that. And then during the day, it's been like 85. And I'm like, what? And then today
No. We were at 40s and 50s for high.
Yeah, we were, I think the last couple days, it's the first time it hasn't been like 80 something.
And that's where the air conditioner used to be, right here.
And they had to take it out to fix the window?
No, they had to take it out because they were supposed to take it out a few days ago.
Window unit?
Yeah, it's a window unit.
We have one of those too, and we just usually just leave it. We need to take it out.
Well, with electric baseboard heat, you can't leave it.
I don't think we have that kind of heat. I don't know enough about that stuff.
Hi, Brucey. Brucey saying hi to Daisy.
Oh, I'm like, who the heck is that? Oh, Daisy is at home, but I will tell her Bruce said hi. Yeah, I'm at the farmer's market. She wanted to stay, but then she decided it was really cold. She's like, I'll come get you when it's too cold for you, Mom. I was like, okay, sounds good. Now I'll have to, I wonder if I can turn this around. Can I turn this around? I don't think I can.
No.
Oh, I'll do this then. Maybe you can see it. Can you see it?
Oh, what is it?
It's my
Oh, your quail.
my Halloween table.
Your Halloween quail?
My Halloween table. I'm at the farmer's market, so I'm finishing this.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, next week is the booth decorating contest, and I'm gonna make like a witch's lair and stuff. I cleaned a lot of skulls recently, so I have like an entire bucket.
Ooh. You didn't bleach them. They don't look bleached.
Oh, I didn't know you bleach. I always put them in peroxide, and then I just throw them in, and it makes them kind of white. And then I just throw the dehydrator for like 24 hours so they're not so like goopy and gross. That's just what I
Mine
do.
were never goopy and gross after I put them in the peroxide and set them out to dry.
Yeah, I just dry them that way so I don't have to like leave them out somewhere to dry.
But putting them through the freeze dryer is great because that way you know that the brains or what's left of brains is freeze dried.
Yeah, I wish I had a freeze dryer, dude. Those businesses are so popular right now. That 3D printing and crochet are like the three biggest ones I see at every single market, and they all do good. All of them. Which, oh my gosh, did you see my latest crochet creation?
Yeah, I seen that one on Facebook.
Oh, I keep moving.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it. I brought it to show all my friends at the farm.
Yeah, they can make order skills or baby safe.
I know. The eyeballs are like...
You could actually cross stitch eyeballs in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm not super... I need to talk to my neighbor who's a lot better at it. I'm not super good at putting the eyeballs in yet. Like when you stitch the faces and stuff, I really, really struggle with it. That's like my worst skill. I can read a crochet pattern, but then when I have to like sew the face on, it like doesn't look right. But
Yeah, Addie said exactly what I was thinking. French knot the eyeballs.
I would have to look that up because I don't know what that is.
It's where you wrap your hook up a few times. I mean, your needle up a few times and pull the thread through.
Oh, yeah, I do that when I do like the beaks and like the whiskers. But the eyeballs, I just kind of, I don't know. I have kids old enough, they're not going to eat them. And then if people wanted them for babies, I would be like, not a good idea because safety eyes can be pulled out real easy. Real easy. The chick I know here that does safety eyes, she actually melts them. Like she puts them on and then melts them and puts felt in between it too. So there's like, and like a huge piece of felt. So there's like almost no way you could get the eyes.
Uh-huh.
But I don't go through that much because it's just mainly for me. So. But I'll probably be making quail content. Not as popular as like Melanie and Ricky's dragons, obviously. Because that was like the most popular thing.
Lane bought all those.
Pretty much. I know Bruce had a stack of them too. But I don't think he compared to how much Lane had a lot of them.
Well, let's say Lane had $100 worth of them.
Yeah, and then he won.
That's what I'm saying. What he had left after he bought all the dragons, he put in as tickets. So he had $100 worth of dragons.
Yeah,
that he got the money he got from his granny.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I ever like considered that almost all the kids would have like had money and stuff that their parents were like, you can spend money, but like what is there normally to spend it on at QuailCon? Nothing. Like raffle items, you know what I mean? And so like it's like, oh, that's a whole untapped market that most of us never thought about. I didn't, at least.
Willie says the chocolate colored French Moran eggs outsell every item at the farmer's market closest to him. So he got some Morans this spring.
Oh, the chicken Morans. I was like really confused.
Yeah. And because the Lane was wheeling and dealing at the dragon table. Yes, he won the biggest dragon. Yeah. He won it.
That super bad. And when I went to put my tickets in at the thing, Lane was like, don't you dare. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I just threw my tickets in something else because I was like, man, if I win that thing, I'm never going to hear the end of it. I probably would have ended up giving it to him too because I'd have felt bad. I'd have been like, "Don't tell Xander." Ooh.
Yeah, I had put my allotted amount of money in for the dragon before Lane decided he was going to do all his.
Ugh. Okay, I think I got most of my stuff set up. Most.
Yeah, and he won the dragon.
Yeah, and then PJ won everything. PJ and I'm blanking on her name right now. Why am I blanking on her name?
Teresa?
Maybe the one that hung out with me and PJ like all weekend won like everything else. Why am I? It's not. Oh my gosh! Why am I blanking on her name? I'm horrible.
Oh, you're talking about a different quailer.
Yeah. Now I'm like totally blanking on
Jennifer?
No.
Judith or Julie?
Yes.
Julie?
Julie. I was like,
yeah, Julie was the one that actually won everything that PJ collected.
And then everyone was like getting on PJ, and she's like, "It's Julie."
Yeah.
That was super funny. It's so cold. Only got like one more week of this, and then we're going inside. This will be the first year they do an indoor winter market too. They never do them indoor. Yeah, they never do a winter market. Period. They'll do like a Christmas market, and it's usually so cold. It's really popular though for the most part, but because everyone will come do last minute Christmas shopping because it's like a week before Christmas. But this year they're doing it inside the mall, and they're gonna have it from November until like May.
Uh-huh.
So
Dawn's going out to dinner tonight for the first time in years.
what?
Dawn is going out to dinner tonight. It's the first time in years. She just got home from the hospital recently.
Oh
From
yeah.
having both of her knees, all of her knees are done now.
All of her knees. All of her knees. How many?
Well, she had the first one done first,
Oh.
and then she had the other one done recently.
Oh, because I was like, how many knees does she got? Two.
Well, you can count. Elbows are just knees for your arms.
Yeah, I got a call last night that my mom was in Kettering Hospital in the ICU. I'm like, what? Yeah, apparently she's type 2 diabetic, and apparently she has. Do you know what DKA is?
Not really.
It's diabetic ketoacidosis. It's like
Okay, yeah, I know what ketoacidosis is.
Yeah. So she shockingly got that as a type 2. They were like, we almost never see this. And I haven't actually, knock on wood, had it yet, even though I'm type 1.
And my brother was type 1. I'm type 2.
Yeah, it's just as usually the complications aren't as bad for type 2 if you manage it right, but she likes her ho-hos and her ding-dongs and stuff, so I think that's the problem. I think they're going to try. They were trying to tell her she's going to end up on insulin. But her and my grandma always said that being a type 1 diabetic, they'd rather get cancer and die than have to be diabetic. I'm like, it's not that bad.
Well, they don't. They're too addicted to sugar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame them. I like sugar too, so. But yeah.
Yeah, but see, I use stevia.
Yeah, we found these sodas. I don't know if they're in Ohio yet or not. We found these sodas called Zevia with a Z.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in Ohio.
yeah, we drink those a lot.
I don't drink sodas.
My husband loves soda, so he gets
I
those.
drink more soda at QuailCon than I usually drink.
That's true. I drank a lot because my sugar was low half the time, I swear. It's not something, it's something else.
But I still didn't get to stay for the picture.
Oh, I know. Did they
I was too exhausted. I was.
pictures? Have you seen them? They were going to crop
Mm,
and I remember they like made room and stuff and they were like, we're going to crop Verna in right here.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either. Like I only saw the couple that I took and I didn't take the big ones with my camera because they were like, oh, we'll give everyone copies. I don't know.
Yeah, because I mean, every single QuailCon, I've never made it to the things. I've only got so many spoons I can use in a day. And as we're walking, leaving the photo area, I told my daughter, I says, I'm out of spoons. And she says, Mom, you're in spoon deficit.
Out of spoons?
Yeah, that's a way of saying you only have so many spoons a day to get through things when you have a chronic illness,
Oh,
you know?
that makes sense. Yeah, I'm always really tired after that.
But I pushed myself as far as I could. And without Lucy, that means I had less spoons to begin with.
Yeah. Well, did it help having your daughter there though?
Kinda, sorta.
Mm.
I mean, Lucy is a different type of reassurance, you know what I'm saying? And she watches me. She knows when I need her. Because you know how she's done in the past ones. She can be off playing, but as soon as I need her, she's there.
Yeah.
It's like the time that she went and got oh, what's her name? Kristen. When I was in the bathroom, she went and got Kristen because she couldn't get in the bathroom to be with me.
Oh. That's funny. That took me a minute. I'm like, Kristen. Oh. Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, that I couldn't remember the name. It took me a while. You know, I had to go back. I could see her face, and then I had to go back farther to find the name in my mind. You know, it's like going through my mind's like flipping through files. You know.
Who was that one?
I'll have to tell you in person how I did that.
How you remembered?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you've heard, I told you before how I describe her.
Probably.
So I have that picture, and then I had to go back to find out the human name.
Oh, that's like that when we were talking about he who shall not be named, but you guys were talking about someone totally different.
Yeah, you thought it was Baltimore, and then you found out it was DC.
Yeah. And I'm like, what's happening now? Thank goodness that was somebody else, because I was like, I had a twitch in my eye for like a week after hearing that. I was like, oh my gosh. Ain't no way. Okay. I gotta get ready to skedaddle because the market's gonna start soon. And usually, the people, I feel like the general public doesn't know it starts an hour later, so they come like an hour ahead of time, like expecting to buy stuff. So that's last week. That's the only sales we made. Was me and my booth people next to me were set up an hour early. I don't know why people don't want to come out now that it's like decent weather. But when it's 1,000,000 degrees and it's 100 degrees outside, everyone comes with their dogs. That's why I'm filling up now is the water bowl. Because everyone's dogs are like keeling over. Oh, now I can see the comments. I can see the comments you pull up. But
Yeah, that's what. That's one of the reasons why I do it. It's also to tell everybody that even though we're talking, I'm reading what they're saying.
It bothered me that Kelly was disappointed. No. I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, we don't need drama llamas.
Yeah.
God says for Halloween, I went to walk across the street in the dark and scare my 93-year-old friend. But we all decided last night that it would be just too far to go so soon.
Okay. All right. I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Andy has one question. Do you
For me?
still sell live anything there, Kelly?
Live anything? Oh, is she asking because I had to like kill all my males?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do. I just am gonna have to support my favorite breeder. But I won't name names because I don't want other people getting jealous. But they know who it is.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm like, they know who it is. They'll I'm just gonna have to order in a lot of eggs for chicks. I do have 3 males left. One, well, I have 4. One is a pet, and I let him stay outside because he's got a group of girls that gets along with him and doesn't pick on him, and he can't really crow. He goes, ah. So he can stay outside because he's not bothering anybody. But the other 3 were really loud and obnoxious until I started bringing them in a cat carrier at night and putting them in my house. And then in the day, I put them back out. And I think having to be reintroduced to the same hens every day and the hens picking on them has knocked them down a peg. And I haven't heard them crow even inside the house. So I think they're just done crowing. You know, when they get like their self-esteem so low right now, they don't crow. I kind of left them outside just because I haven't processed anyone for meat recently.
Well, it's also getting towards the end of their season if they don't have lights.
That's true. And they do have lights because I want the hens to lay, but it doesn't ever seem to have stopped them. Like I'll turn out the lights and I'm in the city. So any stirring, any car going past, anything can make them start crowing even when it's pitch black. It doesn't matter. And so that's the problem I kind of ran into with the neighbors. And so, yeah, I do sell. I have chicks that hatched out. And I have some teens I'm still selling. And I have some teen males that are like growing out. Well, they're pretty young. They're only like 3 weeks, so they haven't started crowing. So I'm probably going to try to keep some of those like in the house with some hens and see how that works. But for my hatching program, honestly, I'm probably going to have to order eggs in because it's just, yeah. So I'll sell chicks and like teens, and then I have falconers. I kind of just told that they're on their own temporarily until I can figure out something. I'm trying really hard to convince one of my husband's friends to let us have them at his property, like just the males and maybe a couple breeding pens. And then he can like, you know, we'll butcher them and everything like that. And so they've been really busy doing a bunch of stuff at work, so he hasn't done it yet. So I keep trying to convince him. So we'll see if he can do that, then we'll be fine. We can hatch and stuff as much as we want because we'll have fertile eggs. But right now, none of the eggs are fertile except the button ones. So, yeah. So I sell what I can, but not like I was because I usually the last 2 years have hatched almost, except for right around quail con, I'll hatch every week, like year round. And then so I always have something for the falconers and the dog trainers and stuff. But right now I don't really have like anything.
C says you can always rotate the roos as necessary. If they have too many girls, they don't have time to be mouthy.
Yeah, you would think that, but they do get that like 2-3 week span where they won't shut up, and it's kind of hard because like I took the roos out, and like the couple that I had left brought them in the house until I was trying to figure out what to do. And during that time frame, the neighbors messaged me and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we want to thank you so much because we feel like we have our lives back. I don't know what you did to make those birds shut up, but they're quiet during the day and at night, and it's just been so great." And so when my husband's like, "Oh, just wait till wintertime when their windows are closed and put them back outside," and then I showed him the text and he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I don't know. It's rough because
You need to move back in this area.
yeah, I need to do a lot of things. But my in-laws are older because everyone keeps saying that too. They're like, "You need to move," and I'm like, "Yeah," but my in-laws are older, like 70s, and so we're like we live with them. And I mean, although they help us because like we can't afford to live anywhere anyways, like we help them too, and so.
Uh-huh.
And I like my husband's really, really close to his family, and I think he would just be like devastated.
Devastated.
Yeah. And I'm not, I'm close to like my mom and my sister
Uh-huh.
and my mom's wife, Brenda. Like we're all three really close. But other than that, like everyone else is like, I'm okay seeing like once a year, talking to on the phone. So he's got a bigger family here and stuff, and he's always kind of lived close to home except for his mission. So yeah. I think, I don't know. Maybe one day. We'll see.
He wants to know if you told him that you bit their heads off.
When he messaged me and said that, he said, "What did you do? It's been so amazing." I said, "I killed all of them." And that was it. And you know how like when someone sends you a message and they're going to send another one and they're typing and you can see the ... at least on iPhone.
Uh-huh.
So there was a ... after he sent that long message, and I just sit back. Well, I killed them all. And the ... stopped immediately. The dot stopped for like an hour or two. And then I
Yeah, in other words,
laid it slightly thick about how it's nice to have the birds and stuff because it gives me something else to focus on with my depression and stuff.
uh-huh.
And now it would just be really hard, especially because it's wintertime. And so I think that was like it took him a really long time to formulate a response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have to realize other people's got problems they have to deal with.
Oh,
the world doesn't revolve around them.
Their dog killed 2 of my chickens and they deny it. They like vehemently deny it. And I'm like, "Oh, that super happened." Like, they're like, "No." Yeah. I gave them, I don't know why, because honestly, I'd rather just flip the bird to the sky. But like, I gave them a quart of honey because I got like 9 quarts out of my hive, and I gave them a quart of honey. So hopefully they'll just leave me alone. But I very much doubt it.
No, they're Karens.
Kind of.
No kind of to it. They are just, never mind.
They could be worse.
I gotta watch my mouth.
They could be worse. So like, and I keep getting reminded that they could be worse. Like, and there are a couple people in my neighborhood that if they were my neighbors, it would be far, far worse. So I just got to keep being like, it could be worse. I mean, granted, it could always be worse. So that's not necessarily.
Well, everything can always be worse, but everything, this too shall pass.
Right. I know.
You don't know how it's gonna pass, but it's gonna pass.
I'm just doing what I can. But and I have 13 ducks left to process.
See, I would help you if we were closer together.
It's so much work, and the pithing tool is not working at all.
What tool?
I got this little thing called a pith. It's like a little like pirate hook, and it's supposed to go in the base of the skull. And I don't know. Depending on, will YouTube shut me off? if I say certain things. I don't know what you can and can't say.
Where it's like a bloodless call.
Yes, but it
Okay.
doesn't break the neck. It inserts into the brain.
Yeah.
So pretty much. But it's not. I did it correctly when I learned how from somebody. And I bought the tool and came home and couldn't get it to work. And then my husband watched several videos on it and also couldn't do it. And it's horrible. Quail is the easiest thing and will always be the easiest thing. Like,
yeah.
They stare at you too. It's like they see into your soul. I can't.
Uh-huh.
I can't. It's so awful.
She says, yeah, he'd go and get him 5 dogs that bark a lot. And then you let them choose dogs or quail. In other words, you want to put up with these dogs or you want to put up with my quail?
They're dog people. So what do you think they're going to choose? Also, in my city, it's a well-known fact. 2 dogs, 2 cats per house. Not per family, per house. So anything more than 2, they could call the city and the city would absolutely enforce it. It's kind of a problem. Yeah. It's crazy, but I strongly deny. Wild. I guess they don't want any crazy cat people or crazy dog people, but yeah, that's what they do.
They don't want Nate.
Oh, it's about to start crazy because all the cars haven't moved yet. I'm glad my husband brought me breakfast. Because it's going to be a while for the food trucks can get parked. Oh, well.
Matt says, blast dog whistles on speakers. They'd never know it was you.
Dog whistles?
Yeah. Humans can't hear it. Dogs can.
That's like sounds like something I would do. I'd have to like get earplugs for our dog though, because I wouldn't want to torture like ours. But there's my mother-in-law's. But yeah, I would. Wait, can cats hear it though?
I don't know. Cats don't give a damn about anything.
That's kind of true.
Now, see, Eddie says she wouldn't be able to help you with Muscovy ducks. She likes them too much. Anything else you can, but I just like them too much. I think I can process anything now. Once I got over the problem I was having with the quail, because at first it was hard for me. I could do maybe 3 or 4 quail, and then mostly I couldn't handle it anymore, and it would take me 3 days to get over that. That's how bad it was in the beginning.
Yeah, the Muscovies, I just get it done, but I don't like the way that we're doing it because the pissing tool's not working. And everybody just kept saying you just cut it clean off, but we don't got anything sharp enough that'll cut it clean off. It'll definitely.
Do you have an axe?
I don't think so. Not a sharp one.
You need an axe. You need a sharp axe, a stump, and a clamping tool.
A stomp tool?
A stump.
Oh, a stump. I thought you said a stomp, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to stomp on anything. Yeah, I think the problem is I'm trying to do it in a cone. And so I could cut the head off on a stump, but the problem is like the splatter and stuff, and I have kind of a hidden place in the yard where no one can see what I'm doing. So it works because I don't want my daughter to see it. And I don't want to come out looking like a crime scene and the neighbors see it. Because the quail, I can kind of keep it condensed, but something that big, it's not, And I don't want the other animals to see it because Not all the ducks I was able to capture and clip their wings, and there's about 3 that can still fly, and they can fly, and I'm afraid they're going to go over the fence, and then I'm really going to have a problem. So, okay, it looks like everybody is here now, so I need to skedaddle. I will catch you guys later. I will try and remember to set my alarm so next week that I can show you guys my cool booth, or I'll post pictures of it or something, because it's going to be decorated for Halloween, and I'm going to dress like a witch. I'm trying to find
You need to get more stuff on your channel too.
I know. I actually am in the process of editing the video about what I'm doing about the neighbor thing, but everything's public, so I like had to be very careful how I worded it and stuff, and I just haven't finished posting it yet. So I need to add more later, like, this is, we've done this for a few weeks, this is what's working, this is what's not. Basically, I'm gonna have to order in eggs, because I don't want people to watch it and then go, well, my neighbors probably would hate crowing too, because in my opinion, I think you should try it first, and then, and I've been doing it for 4 years, and it finally just got too much with the neighbors. So
that's because you probably grew too big.
I mean, everything's getting eaten, so I don't know if it's too big. If it was like my shire big, I'd be like, okay, I can't eat any more quail. But, I think regardless, they're going to complain about something. So, yeah. All right.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, boy. Well, you guys, we're going to leave in about 10 minutes. Because Lucy needs to go do her bad run. Yeah, that's about it right there. And that's what I call Karens. I need to get some more coffee. But they gotta be hating on you about it. Going through the window. That person could just got in an argument with their significant other, or just got told no, and they just were enraged, and they seen that brick, and they seen that window, and that's all she wrote. Not realizing they could have killed somebody with this stupidity. But nowadays, a lot of people just don't take time to think. They only go by impulse. Because there's no consequences to their actions. You do, Lucy. Let's see what I miss. You have a blessed day, Matt, and hope to see you tonight. Great. Well, that's Matt. Oh, Nikki slipped in. I didn't see her. Hi, Nikki. And I'm leaving at 5 minutes to noon because Lucy needs to take her relief walk. She didn't get this morning. Okay, probably that concrete wall didn't block the signal. But I forgot what I was talking about anyhow. Except for that it had to do with morons. Another thing, Andy, that she could do that I have to deal with a lot is like I said, the guy that was walking down and threw the thing in the window, he had music on loud. I thought it was a boombox. Well, good, Nikki. So you heard everything that's been going bad around here, and why I'm in a different part of the apartment with my computer now because I have to stay safe. That's kind of what that's kind of like how the cops acted, Andy. I said it sounded like he was carrying a boom box. Thank you, David. David, to know what all is going on, you'd have to watch the first 40 minutes. So you made Steve spew, Andy. You have a blessed day too, dear. I need to get on the calendar and figure out what days you have to set eggs for every holiday. And I need to post that into my on my community page when I do that. And as well as on Quail Lifestyles. And then Steve can post it in Newbie Quail Lovers. Or I could, either way. Oh, it's up to 64? Wow. Let's see what it is, how much it's grown in my area so I know how I have to weather. Thank you, David. Oh, I can, but if you swipe it from one, it's easier. Well, that's the difference. That's the 6-degree difference between where they have the thermometer and where your thermometer is. Yes, mine didn't show. I didn't do it. I know what it is. There we go. Yeah, I'm up to 64 too. I didn't. It's my daughter's keyboard, spare keyboard that she gave me to use until my keyboard comes in later today. So you know their zip code is 455. Yeah, everybody's about 64 now. But Andy, you have the same humidity I do and the same temperature. But my wind's coming from the south southwest, and yours is coming from the east southeast. Opposite directions. And cuz I don't even know where that place is. I don't have the slightest idea. See, this keyboard is smaller, so I don't have the big 00 key that I'm used to. So it didn't type any zeros. Let me see. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm going to see where that country is. But I have to get on. Oh, it's in Malaysia. Yeah, you're faster than I am. But I had to open up YouTube in order to be able to copy it. Copy the country, so. Oh, Nikki, we're a degree warmer than you are. And you got winds from the south. You got the lowest humidity. It's in the east, Andy, towards the tropical areas. Well, you guys, it's time for me to head out. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see you tonight at Matt's live stream. And that's at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So have a blessed day off.